Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Roman Wolf Gaming, and don't I have a treat for you guys? For today's video, it is part 2 of one of my favorite builds in the entire game, and this is called the Heaven Binder. And I gotta say one thing, this build hits like an absolute tank, and it can potentially take some enemies out by just one shot only, so you guys are really gonna love that. But I will say it is lacking in the defense department, and you guys will find out what I'm talking about very soon. But first, we have to give some major shout outs to these MVPs of the channel, starting with Shadow King 9628 with his 6th consecutive donation to the community. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I feel like a thank you isn't even enough for everything that you do for me. Thank you so much, brother. I love you. And with his $5 pounds, he says, I may not be playing Black Myth Wukong at the moment because of work, but I love watching all the content you create. Keep it going, my guy. Absolutely. Wukong will not die on this channel. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and it's because of people like you is why I keep going and keep staying motivated. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you in the future as always. And the next donation to the channel is R4M Nick Neater. I haven't heard from him in forever, and it feels so good to hear that you're doing well. With his $5.99 euro, wah, and wah. Roman Wolf against Mad Tiger 2026. Love you, brother. Keep up the good work. I absolutely will, and it's because of people like you. And if you guys actually listen to me, it's like Scorpion Lord and things like that. You'll hear me chant something to remember a move set. I like to remember stupid things in order to remember moves and things like that. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. And it's also fun to poke a little fun at me. It's okay. I can take it. I love you guys for that. Everybody, let's get some major W's down in the comment section for R4M Nick Neater and Shadow King for everything that they do for the community. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Love you, and I can't wait to hear from you guys in the future. And speaking of shout outs, I had to give you guys a shout out. We were at 5,386 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you. Like, literally, please keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the absolute goats for that. We are on the road to 10,000 subs, and every little bit counts, and I appreciate all the love and contributions that you guys have been giving to the channel. Please keep it up. Also want to remind everyone that this channel can take donations. However, it is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And if you do donate anything, you will be shouted out in the next video. If you can't donate anything, that's perfectly fine. Liking and subscribing to the channel does more for me than you realize, and please don't forget to hit that alert button. Which reminds me, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Okay, with all that said and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Everyone be safe. I'll catch you guys in the outro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is great to hear from you. And today we are going over the Heaven Binder. Now, I've already used part 1 of this, and I made some small modifications because one issue that I had with it was unlocking it faster, and second, I feel like this thing can hit a whole lot harder now, and I'm actually using a surprise drink with this, which is kind of crazy because I never really used it in a build before, and I'm really excited to be using it. But let's stop all the suspense. Let's go ahead and dive into it. So first off, we are going with the full Wukong armor set, because without it, you can't even do the Wukong stance to begin with. And there's one more thing that you got to do in order to unlock the Wukong stance. So you do have to beat the game 3 times with the true ending in order to unlock every single relic. That way you could do the Wukong stance. Without those 2 requirements, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to use the Wukong stance. Sorry about your luck. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over the build. Obviously, we are going with Jugu Bang. What's awesome about Jugu Bang, its unique effect, the gauge of the 4th focus point no longer depletes over time. Heaven's Equal, since we have 3 of the Wukong armor equipped for a short duration after casting a spell, moderately increases critical hit chance, and since we have all 5 equipped, upon critical hit, slightly reduces cooldown for all spells. And we're going to be using that because we are going to be using Rock Solid a lot. That way we can build the focus meter faster. Now, we are also going to be rocking with Weaver's Needle, slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage. We are going with Snake Sheriff for the Spear, significantly increases attack but nullifies defense. So yes, this is a definition of a glass cannon. I do want to warn you, if you guys do take multiple hits, it might even just be 1, you will die. So I do highly recommend, just in case if Snake Sheriff doesn't do it for you, you can also use Father of Stones. He slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage, and you get to keep all the defense. And for the Curios, we are going with the Fragment of the Ocean Settling Pillar. Massively extends the duration of the Great Sage form and further increases attack while in this form. We are going with 3 Beast Buddhas for that extra critical damage. And last but not least, I am adding Amber Prayer Beads. That way it moderately increases the speed of building up focus points. And this is another change that I decided to make. And for the Gourd, we are going with the Immortal Blessing Gourd for those 8 sips. Health recovery is half, but attack is increased for a short duration after using the Gourd. Now this is the different drink that I've never used before. Sour wine. Each sip restores 24% of maximum health for a short duration, increases the stamina cost of all actions, but enhances the damage dealt by all charged heavy attacks and varied combos. So yes, this build can absolutely destroy someone in just a charged attack alone, and I'm here for it. Soaks, I made a change to this as well. We are going with Robust Antler. Using the Gourd when mana is depleted, moderately increases attack for a short duration. So because of that, we are going to be using Spellbinder, thus depleting our mana. This is where Robust Antler comes in whenever we take a drink. That way, it moderately increases our attack for a short duration. And we are going with 2 Tiger Relics. That way, it increases our critical hit chance for a short duration. Okay, go ahead and take a look at the right side. These are our base stats. Now, we are going to find a way to increase it. Spellbinder. Take a drink. Okay, now take a look at the right side. So our attack is 357, critical hit chance is 51%, critical hit damage is 202%, and damage bonus is now 10%. Now I want to also go over this. Our attack is actually more whenever the fragment of the Ocean Settling Pillar kicks in whenever we unlock the Wukong stance. Okay, welcome to the spells. Obviously, we are going with Spellbinder. We are going with Life-Saving Strand. We are not going to be using any transformations in this video. And last but not least, we are going to be rocking with Rock Solid. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Gauntlet of Legends, where you guys know I love to prove my builds against multiple opponents, not just one. That way it shows the true value of the build. And we are going up against 3 different gauntlets today, so let's go ahead and name them off. We are going up against the Valiant 6, Shadow Assembly, and Collective Strength. And the first one that we're going to kick off this bad boy is against Valiant 6, where we will be going up against Quickest Fire and Fastest Wind, Cloudy Mist and Misty Cloud, and top takes bottom and bottom takes top. All right, guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and dive into this. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against these 2 knuckleheads. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little buddy out. We're going to dive, get out of that. Well, unlock from him, please. And now it's a chasing contest from here on out. We're basically playing tag. Oh my goodness, if I can talk. Actually losing my voice here too. It kind of feels like it anyways. All right. And we're going to take as much damage as humanly possible. Now that's how you take damage. But we're going to keep on spinning our staff. Up. I don't know how that wasn't a perfect dodge, but okay. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay, we got some perfect dodges in. Okay, now we got to watch out for that wing guy. He's just a side character trying to be the main character, you know how it is. All right, now we got it unlocked. And here we go. 16,665, absolutely diabolical if you ask my personal opinion. All right, now I gotta wait on him. And we're gonna do a see-through. Waha! Yep, you don't need a focus point in order to do Resolute Strike in the Wukong stance, which is absolutely amazing. All right, and we're going to do it again. And, oh, no, we're not either. So I'm just going to do a staff spin to finish it off, and that is it. Okay, so I was a little late there, a little rusty, but hey, we'll get better. All right, here we go. So now, I got a little bit of a new strat that I'm going to use against these guys because every time that I face them, it hasn't been really pleasant. So dive, watch the shine, go straight to them, staff spin, rock solid. All right, and look at that. We're almost there to the Wukong stance, which is kind of cool. He's going to shoot smoke at us. I'm not really worried about it. Oh, whoa, 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 buddy. He doesn't usually do that. Uh-oh, got to get out of that. Gonna hit him with a Wukong Sham Wow. Oh my gosh, I hit both of them. Wow. That was crazy. I didn't expect him to pop up like there. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and get a little buddy out. Let's dive. Run up to him. Now, okay. Rock solid. Okay. Now, guys, I'm gonna caution you guys. Rock solid is perfect to get your focus points built up. That way you can use the Wukong stance. But if you miss it, it's gonna suck. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, we're already at this. All right. Okay. Let's get some perfect dodges in to build up our focus points. I might go ahead and use Spellbinder. I'm not for sure just yet. All right. There we go. You know, I wonder if Rock Solid, you know what? I'm not even going to try it. I always want to try to use Rock Solid against that ball to see if it does anything, you know? All right. I'm going to go ahead and do Rock Solid because I don't want to lose it. Because we're almost there anyways. Staff spin. Okay. He does it twice. More staff. Whoop. More staff spin. All right. We are there. But I'm going to wait for her to jump. Take a drink. Oh, boy. There we go. I had to change the lock at the last minute. Oh, boy. No, don't run me over. Oh, I heard her coming, too. I thought she was already up in the air, though. Okay. And now, wait on him. A little bit of resolute strike right there. Boom, he's out of there, and that's my favorite Wukong stance move. I love that move so much. Ow! You know what? Uh-oh. Ow, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. You know what? Since you won't leave me be. Perfect dodge. Wow, that didn't save my focus points, I just noticed. All right. And I had it, but I had to dodge. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll just do my favorite Wukong move. Boom, baby. How'd you like that right in your face? All right, there we go. Top takes bottom and bottom takes top is down. Let's take a look at the stats. All right, time, 4 minutes and 16 seconds. Total damage dealt, 97,165. Highest damage dealt, 16,665. And oh my goodness, those dreaded numbers. Are you kidding me? It's like those 3 6s follow me everywhere I go. Critical damage dealt, 65,992. 67.9% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely insane. As you can see, this thing hits like an absolute unit. We're starting to understand the mechanics a little bit more. That way we can unlock the Wukong stance a little bit faster. But man, once it unleashes, it's like, even though that this is called the Heaven Binder, it unleashes pure hell against all these opponents, and I'm here for it. All right, guys, so we are down with the Valiant 6. Now we are moving over to Shadow Assembly. I will see you guys over there. All right, guys, welcome to Shadow Assembly, where we will be going up against 6 different opponents today, and they are Centipede Guai, Baw-Li-Guhh-Baw, the Poison Frog, Beetle Commander, Violet Spider, the Scorpion Lord, and Emerald Arm Mantis. All right, guys, so with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into this. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go. All right, so here comes Centipede Guai. Now, we're going to be in the thrust stance. That way we can do this. A little show-offy. It really doesn't really do much, but hey, practice your see-throughs. All right, now 3 perfect dodges. Almost said special dodges. Okay. Keep attacking. Now he's going to get up. Now, you could also do Rock Solid right there, too. That also helps. But I didn't do that. Okay. Now, hopefully we can finish this up. He's going to try to claw us, but we're actually too close underneath him, so he can't hit us. All right. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to take a couple drinks here. All right. Now, he's going to do his roly-poly-oly. And I'm just going to let it fly. And that is it for Centipede Guai. Moving on to the Poison Frog, guys. I'm telling you, this thing hits like a unit. All right, now it is time for the Poison Frog. And I developed a strategy. Let's see if it works out for me. All right, dodge his tongues. Back, and one more forward. Staff spin, get our Rock Solid back. That way we can do that. Run towards him. Dodge his tongues. They get faster and faster. Uh-oh. More. Watch his paw, or whatever the heck that is. Rock solid his tongue, that way he falls down. Miss all of our staffs, because that is important, guys. Don't forget to miss your staff spins. Very important here on Black Myth Wukong. All right. There we go. Okay. And there's that. He's definitely a spam master, I'll tell you that. All right. Hopefully I can hit him. All right. There we go. Oh, man. Okay. There's this. There's this. Yeah, you sit right there. Oh, wow, that didn't finish him. Usually it does. All right, and that's it for the Poison Frog. Moving on to the Beetle Commander. All right, here we go with the Beetle Commander. And you guys have to be very careful with him, because he can knock you out of Spellbinder pretty easy. Because I missed a few rock solids with him. And trying to build up my focus points. And somehow... Oh my gosh. I mean, look at that. Absolutely crazy. Now, if this doesn't tell you how bad the defense is, I don't know what does. But he was able to two-shot us. Crazy, right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and get Spellbinder. All right, he's going to do this. Not really worried about that. All right. Cool. Whew. All right, take a drink. Wukong stance. He was able to hit us in midair, but we're able to knock him out. Down goes Beetle Commander. Moving on to the Violet Spider. All right, here we go against Violet Spider. Now, we have to be very, very careful. I'm going to go ahead and get little buddy out. I'm going to go ahead and drink twice. We're going to go ahead and do Spellbinder. Okay. Forward. She attacks one more time with her claws. Don't forget that. Okay. Up. Okay, I hit her. I'm stuck in her web, though. But we're going to hit her with Staff Spin. We might not even get the Wukong stance, but I don't care, honestly. Oh, boy. Because with her webs and everything, yep. That's it. All right. Oh, look at that. We ended up coming back right whenever she finished up with this. Oh, she's doing it again. Looking away. All right. All you gotta do is just unlock. Okay, don't even worry about that because it misses you every time. And then we're gonna finish off Violet Spider. All right, moving on to Scorpion Lord. All right, now it's time for Scorpion Lord. And we have 3 focus points up, so we're gonna go ahead and get Spellbinder ready. All right, staff spin, dodge forward, more staff spinning. Okay, gonna dodge that. Light attack combo, well, it was. Okay, watch out for the Spinaroonie. All right, dodging that. Okay, just want to make sure that I can hit the Wukong stance. Already did. Wow. That's just insane. All right. Okay, waiting on you, big fella. Little bit of see-through. Hit him with the smash stance. And that is it for Scorpion Lord. I was waiting for him to go back into that hole to finish him. All right, now it's time for the Mantis. All right, here we go against the Mantis. Now, we already have the Wukong stance unlocked, so I'm going to wait for this. He's going to try to attack twice. I'm going to back up. I'm going to do Wukong now, or Spellbinder. Okay, the trick is we want to stay close as possible without getting hit. Better. Wow, he actually did hit us right there, didn't he? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple drinks. Why not? Okay. That was a pretty good little attack right there. Okay. Stay close to him. Except for that, you want to dodge that. All right. Nice. Light attack combo. Staggers him. Gotta love it. Okay. Drink. 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 All right. I wanted to be full just in case. This might finish him, and it does. Down goes the Emerald Arm Mantis. And I'm not gonna lie, I was biting my lip on that because, again, we already died. I believe we died twice in that. Again, this build hits like an absolute unit, but defense is just not there. Now, you can increase the defense if you wish. If you go with the King Tan Gourd and just add Boshan Sensor to it, it does give you a little bit of damage reduction. But just to show you how bad the defense was, I'm actually kind of glad that I died twice right there to show you. But let's go ahead and go over everything. So we defeated Shadow Assembly in just 5 minutes and 44 seconds. Total damage dealt, 114,306. Highest damage dealt, 12,549. Absolutely absurd if you ask me. Critical damage dealt, 61,991. 54.2% of our damage was done by critical damage. That just tells you everything that you need to know about this build. This thing is always up in like the 10,000 plus digit mark whenever it comes to the highest damage dealt. So that tells you something. And, well, defense is a little bit out there, but like I said, I digress. This is meant to be a glass build, so make sure you guys know what you're doing if you do go to try this build. However, you might get a lot frustrated just like me. It is what it is, but we are moving on because we got one more challenge to complete, and I will see you guys over at Collective Strength. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Gauntlet of Legends, where we will be competing against our last challenge for this video, and I cannot wait to get started because this is one of my favorite challenges in the whole entire game. So we are going up against Collective Strength, and the lineup consists of Wandering Wight, aka Big Baby, Tiger Vanguard, Non-Able, Yin Tiger, Scorpion Lord, and Yellow Loong. All right, guys, with all that said, I can't wait to knock this thing out of the park. Let's go ahead and end this thing. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against Big Baby. All right, he's going to run straight up to us into a rock solid, where I'm going to be doing staff spin. I'm going to watch out for his big head. Uh-oh. Watch out for that. Oh, watch out for the big head again. Rock solid again. Wow, this is just a mess, isn't it? All right, getting out of the way. Okay. Now we're going to wait. Charge. Okay, got out of there. I'll take that all day, every day, twice on a Sunday. All right, Spellbinder. Taking a drink and letting it fly. Wow, I hit him so hard it messed up the computer monitor. Oh, watch out. Finish off light attack combo, and that is it for Big Baby. Now we are moving on to Mr. Frosted Flakes himself. All right, now it's time for Tiger Vanguard. Let's get it, guys. Okay, he's coming right for me. There we go. All right, now we're gonna do this. Hit him with his family heirloom because he likes it so much, right? Okay. Watch out for the sword. All right, more staff spinning. More family heirloom. Uh-oh. He never did that before. Watching out for that. Watching out for that. Watch out for that little kick. All right. Watch out for that. All right, I'm going to take a drink and let it fly. Oh, wow. Absolutely hit him around the noggin and ended it. All right, here we go against Non-Able, and we have to be extremely careful with him. Okay. That's good. All right, he ran right into our rock solid. Uh-oh. Gotta watch out. I'll take that. Okay, we're doing good. Dodge. Dodge forward. Dodge forward. All right, Spellbinder. Take a drink. Let it fly. Wow, almost beat him. All right, and that's it for Non-Able. This thing just hits like an absolute mad truck. It's crazy. All right, now it is time for Yin Tiger, and we have to be extremely careful with him. So, uh-oh. Wow, usually he lets me attack him at first. Okay, dive forward. Oh boy. Oh wow, I can't believe you missed me. Okay. Dodge. Uh-oh. Dodge again and dodge forward. Okay, there we go. Thank you for your service. We're just gonna play the special perfect dodging game. And by the way, Yin Tiger is one of my perfect dodging companions. He does a good job. He trains me well. All right. Well. Okay, now we gotta watch out for this. Okay. One more explosion. We're almost there, guys, almost there. All right, we got it. Now I gotta wait for a perfect opportunity. Now's the time. Now is the time. Gotta wait for this. And dive forward. And let it fly. He's pretty tanky, isn't he? All right. Okay. A little bit of perfect dodging right there. Hit him in the midair. Okay. Oh, no. I was going to say, if he beats me, I do not care. Okay. There we go. Oh, no. Yep, I knew I dodged it a little bit too soon there. But regardless, we took down Yin Tiger. Next up is Scorpion Lord. All right, it's time for Scorpion Lord, and the good news is we already have 3 focus points, so hopefully we can get up there. All right, staff spin. There we go. I went ahead and did Spellbinder because I didn't want him knocking me out of it. All right. Well, miniature spinaroonie right there. Okay, now that is the big spinaroonie. Get a little bit close to him. All right. All right. Take a drink. Uh-oh. I knew he was going to hit me right there. Take a drink. Let it fly. Wow. He hit me at the same time I did that. Oh, boy. Wow. And it hit me. Okay, I want to take another drink. Oh, boy. Okay. Okay. My fisting. Okay. Oh, he hit me, and that hurt. That actually hurt so bad. Oh, I was hoping I could perfect dodge that, but that ended up killing him. I didn't even mean to do that. I meant to do like a perfect dodge and keep my focus points, but I failed. All right, now it's time for Yellow Loong, and we have to be careful here as well. Little buddy, go forward. All right, I'm gonna take a drink. Uh-oh. Rock solid. Go forward. Spellbinder, that way I don't lose it. Okay. And if I have to, I will pop a pill for focus points. Okay. Which it might have to come soon. Why was I rolling so slow? Holy crap. All right, so I knew he was going to beat me right there. It's okay. But that just shows you the glass build, guys. That just shows you it. So you don't want to get hit. All right, you know what? Can't believe I'm cheating right here. Oh, my goodness. Wow, I unlocked from him. And, okay. I'm dodging like crazy here because, all right. Are you done? No, he's not done. Okay. Let me take a drink. Let me pop. Wow. Like, I don't know what's going on, guys, but everything is like so slow for some reason. There we go. Now we're in Wukong stance. I know I cheated there, but it is what it is. Okay? Nice. Okay. Hit him. Hit him. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. And let's finish it off, shall we? And that is it for yellow Loong. Okay, so that's another way of building up your focus points as fast as you can by using a pill, but you can only use it one time, and I decided to use it there just to finish everything. However, let's go ahead and go over the stats. Collective strength, 6 minutes and 29 seconds, and admiral time. Total damage dealt, 160,655. Highest damage dealt was 12,746. Absolutely diabolical, and I'm pretty sure we did that against Tiger Vanguard. Feel free to list it in the comment section down below if I missed it. Critical damage dealt, 92,751. 57.7% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely absurd. Okay, pros and cons of this build. Cons, defense. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely terrible. You take like literally maybe 1 or 2 shots or anything like that, and you are absolutely in for it. Okay, this is a perfect person's dream if you're wanting to either one shot or if you want to get ready for a speed run or something like that. This build is perfect for you, but if you get hit, it sucks. Now you can increase the damage reduction, like if you replaced one of the Curios with Boshan Sensor and then tap on Gourd, that Gourd will actually take effect of Boshan Sensor, because whenever you take a drink, the gourd will empty, thus increasing your damage reduction. So that might actually get you by. I'm debating whether or not I want to try that on the next part. I'm not for sure yet, but I kind of want to do it the way that it is because it is kind of a challenge. But at the same time, I love seeing these attacks like crazy. I love like the one hits, and it's literally taking these opponents out one by one. This thing is an absolute just diabolical, amazing build. I have super fun with this. Now, it does suck that you're only limited to one type of see-through, which is the Resolute Strike, but I digress. I still think it's one of the best ones. But again, pros and cons. Pros, you got a lot of damage. Cons, you're built like a glass cannon. So make sure you understand the mechanics fully before you go in to fight a boss, in my personal opinion. However, this build will get the job done. Okay, so I wanted to put out a reminder. I have been putting out Crimson Desert videos. Please feel free to check those out. Also drop a like, because every single like helps gets the videos promoted, and every little bit counts. You guys are the absolute goats for getting me to where I am today, and don't forget that. And I know I got a lot of life things going on right now, you know, between work and trying to uphold my YouTube and things like that. But I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being patient with me. I know, like, you guys want to see videos like crazy. And trust me, I wish I could just sit behind my computer 24/7 and make these videos for you guys. But unfortunately, I got bills to pay. I got to work hard. It is what it is. But someday, guys, Roman Wolf Gaming will be able to stay at home and just work computers and be able to work on gaming 24/7. But that's going to be in the future. This is now. But thank you guys for everything that you guys done for me so far. I couldn't have done it without it, and I mean that from the sincerest bottom of my heart. I love you guys for that. But I also want to remind you guys, please be cool to everybody out there. You have no idea what people are going through in life. A little bit of love, kindness, and respect goes a long way, and not to mention, it's absolutely free to give. So why not give it? And also, please make your voices heard, because I'd rather hear from you than never hear from you again. Love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Let's go ahead and head over to the outro. Above all, everyone be safe. Hey everybody, it's Roman Wolf, just catching you at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Also, don't forget to put in the comment section how you guys are liking this build. With all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.